Hello, hello. Pokemon. Because apparently I gotta play Pokemon and Digimon at the same time. It's like a law. Alright, well, Pokemon White, last time we took Surf. We must always catch them all. That's the tagline. That's the law. That's the rules. So last time we took Surf, we went on a bunch of routes. We found Thunderbolt as a TM, which is great. Taught that to almost everybody. We found the legendary animals of the game, the 3 of them. We caught Cobalion and Virizion, so Terrakion is still out there. But we're getting there. Now I went back to the Ice City and we're gonna earn that freeze badge. I think we should be in really good shape for this. Ice is fine, against. So I don't really have much to, like, hit Ice with, because I don't have, much in the way of moves, but I do have... I should evolve my Electric, shouldn't I? I think the whole reason I was not evolving Electric was to learn Thunderbolt, and I have now learned it, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he learned Thunderbolt at 44, and we just taught it via TM, so actually I should, I should evolve my Electric into Electros, and that'll help a ton, I think, because then you can get Brick Break. And I think that'll be good. I'm gonna go do the gym before we do Dragon Spiral Tower, because it's... do this fucking gym already. It's right here. Oh, it's raining. And it's raining here too, so I feel it. Alright, so I should have a Thunderstone. I was waiting till level 44 for Thunderbolt, but I don't have to wait for that anymore. I got the TM. We're good. Let's go. Let's become an Electros. I don't really want to wait for Wild Charge, because I think Thunderbolt's just better on this guy. And also that gives me access to a lot more, I really should do Sleep Patrol. That gives me access to a lot more moves. Should be able to get Brick Break on Electros now. And that's really good. Fighting is a move coverage that I did not have. I think Electros probably just wants to have 4 attacking moves. I have Thunder Wave on like 2 other people, I'm pretty sure, so I think this is good. Says whether I probably get rid of Acrobatics because Emolga has it, and it means I can put items on him. Like, one of the big downsides is I can't really put items on him. I don't have access to Flamethrower yet, which is sad. I guess it's like, is there anything better? Is there anything better for Electros than Acrobatics at this moment that I have? And I might not, because I do not have Flamethrower yet. There's grass knot, which is interesting. I think I'll keep acrobatics for now. I do not want to use Flatfuck in this gym, because he's the only one. Well, Emolga and Flatfuck are staying the hell out of the way in this gym. Because they are both weak to ice. Slippy Dooner has Brick Break, Thorst has Flame Charge, so I think they will be kind of my main force here, so let's go. Take on an ice gym. Oh, and as always, sliding ice puzzle. I mean, when it's an ice gym, I feel like that is just, you kind of just gotta take that, right? That's a given. What puzzle do we have in our ice gym? Sliding. For the longest time, I thought ice was good against rock. So, definitely some stuff from Gen 1. Kinda like, still is in my brain. Whoa, we did a spin. Oh, I don't think I, like, did the announce full. Hang on. You do that. Yeah, stand on my path, buddy. I think actually this gym is like mostly pure ice because they actually added a bunch of like pure ice types in this game that don't have water attached to them. So I think we're gonna see a lot of Cupchew, a lot of Vanillite, a lot of Cryogonal. I'm gonna punch that bear. Look at this little tiny, cute little bear. I'm gonna punch him. Also, do you think the snot coming out of Cupchew is part of him? Endured the hit. What a jerk. It's like an organ. Stop enduring my hit, buddy. That better fail a third time. Get dead. It's just allergies. Hit the switch. Rotate the flippy. Off we go. That's like, is Timber's log part of him? And it seems yes. Oh, buddy. Oh, pal. Uh-oh. Get smashed. Oh, he used exactly the wrong move against Brick Break there. Not that there's much better, to be fair, but, you know. So I think I have a Quick Claw, which was... This will reduce the, damage of acrobatics, but I do think Quick Claw is good on, Oh, that or Expert Belt. Ooh, hang on. Expert Belt. Yeah, give him the Expert Belt. Veritig is, unfortunately, yes, a downgrade from Cupchew. Not uncommon. Alright, let's switch to Thor's. Amogus is gonna be lower level, but I can't bring Amogus out against the Ice Gym. Recipe for disaster. Yeah, there's so many cases. Sometimes a Pokemon is perfect, and then they have another evolution, and you're like, no, he was already perfect. This little guy. Just a little guy. Alright, buddy, I don't think you need to endure this. I don't think this would have killed you anyway. Oh, it would have. Okay. Well, get dead this time. Yeah, you had one Cupchew, buddy. I'm not sure how you expected to win here. Okay. I think that sounded deeper in your head than it did out loud, lady. Sorry, girl. Battle girl. Alright, time to set that Cupchew on fire. They all just endure! They all just are like, yeah, I'll endure this hit, and it doesn't help them. It does nothing. Oops. Accidentally pressed the R button on the controller. It wastes my PP, is that's kind of it. And there's not much they can do. Ah, we got the double scoop here. Alright. This I definitely won't kill in one flame charge. There's really no way. Yeah, I didn't think so. Flame charge is very useful, but it is also, I mean... If you want me to come and have a go, I can do that. But it is only 50 power. Alright. Down, round. Up. Switch. Over. Oh, whoa. Imagine if we hit that rock. Is this another gym that's actually very dangerous? Oh, like that. That's a bottomless pit. That's a cliffside right there I'm jumping over. This gym is not OSHA approved. How many people would you think have fallen into that pit and to never to be heard from again? I know it has these wildly unsafe gyms. Absolutely crazy unsafe gyms. What happened to youngster Joey? No! Oh no! Yeah, there's at least 2 gyms in this game that would just kill you. I mean, we hit a wall in the cannon one. We are dead. This is the afterlife. Okay, I'm curious what Thunderbolt does. Spark. Probably not as much as Flame Charge. Oh, incorrect. A little bit more. Horse is a little hurt. It's fine. No, keep all the moves. Horse doesn't need agility. That's what Flame Charge is for. I think I have Moo Moo Milks down here, don't I? Yep. Alright, I'll definitely be using Slippy Doo against the boss, so... Whoop. Yeah, this flipping when there's all these rocks around. I mean, I do think doing a sliding ice puzzle where you slide straight into a rock is always always a danger, but I think this gym has added an extra level of just fatality. I'm already attacking you, buddy. It's fine. I'm already down. I am already okay with that. One of the rocks isn't real. I forgot to code collision for it. Oh no! You just go straight through it? That's so funny. I knew he was gonna endure. The bear just wants to sit outside for a little bit longer. Before being ground into dust. Oh, the king of karate who loses all the time. Alright, flip that switch. Alright, to be fair, it's not much of a puzzle. It is a fairly straightforward path. Alright, I'm ready to face a gym leader. Let's go. I'm so ready. I've been ready for like a stream and a half. Let's go. Hey, Bryson. Who still only has 3 Pokemon. At the 7th badge, I would really expect them to have more than that. Is that normal? I'm trying to think of Pokemon games and be like, is the 7th gym usually just 3 Pokemon? Like, who's the 7th gym in every game? Oh god, I liked Sword and Shield okay, but I'm not sure I actually remember anything that happened in that game. I feel like the gym leaders of latest gens are, I don't know, not as memorable. I know there are only 3, but he could have like a Cubchoo and a Bear Tech. It's He's standing the rock. That's so funny. Oh no, I got icicled, idiot. Oh, all right. Well, didn't go to plan. It's fine. But I feel like 4 is more normal for the 7th gym. Getting confused was an issue. Alright, we healed through it. I'm going to switch to Zeb Striker to get rid of the I think Zeb Striker can take on Cryogonal and get rid of the confusion. Oh, my poor boy. He hit himself so bad. I mean, we all know walls aren't real, so, oh! Well, he must have really low fit. I have to look at Cryogonal's stats. Like, what? He just died so horribly. Does he have no defense? Oh, 50 base defense. Yeah, he has 135 base special defense. He has 50 base defense. Oh, what's the Cubchoo's if, I mean, Cubchoo couldn't live, but Vanillite could, actually. I should look at Vanillite. Vanillish, so it's the evolved form. Yeah, Vanillish has 65 base defense. Oh, 30 base defense at the time now, 50 is later. Yeah, when I load it up, it sometimes loads a later gen. Oh my god, yeah, no wonder. No wonder. He had, like, what is Cubchoo's? His Cubchoo also died horribly. Sometimes I forget to click on the Gen 5 Dex part. Oh, Cubchoo has 40! Oh no! Yeah, there's the Gen 5 Dex, 30 base defense, lower defense than Cubchoo. Cubchoo has better defense than Cryogonal and live, and would not live without Endure. Like, Vanillish needed 65 base defense to, I think like 55 would probably live against a Flame Charge. Alright, Pokemon's so late, you baby. Give me a TM. What the fuck is Frost Breath? I've never heard of it. What? All those results in a critical hit. What the fuck is... I don't remember this move at all. Oh, that'll be why. 40 power, 90 accuracy, 10 PP, always a crit. But technically it's more than 40 power if it's always a crit. Kind of equivalent. It's not quite equivalent to 80 because it's how crits affect defense is weird. But I feel like Ice Beam definitely is better than that. It's a weird move. Never heard of it. Whee! Oh, this is unsafe. Oh, it has a gap. Oh my god. The world's most unsafe slide! Crits, definitely, they've changed how crits work over time, but they definitely ignore some level of defense, yes. Yeah, from Generation 2 to 5, it's 2 times normal damage. Gen 6 onwards, it's only 1.5. In Gen 2, when a move scores a critical hit, all status modifiers, half attack and burn, and defensive boosts are ignored. If the target's defensive stat is greater than or equal to the attacker's attacking stat. From Gen 3 onwards, when a move scores a critical hit, the attacker's negative stat stages, the defender's positive stat stages, and defensive boosts from screens are ignored. But burn is no longer ignored. Yeah, so currently a Gen 3 to 5 critical hit will ignore defensive boost of damage, and critical hit will have a 4 times modifier. Ooh. Ah, if it's +2 attack stages for the target's at +1 defense. Okay. So it's a flat ×2 base. It is kind of the equivalent of 80 power-ish. Because if there's no... If it ignores defense boost, but if the opponent doesn't have defense boosts, it doesn't do more damage, you know? I can't imagine our Bryce is no longer gym leader Black White 2, yeah. Something about me, I mean, you've become more tilted, does that count? I feel like you've tilted quite hard, Sharon. Oh geez, doubt's setting in. I got the Pokemon fan club, okay. Who are you? Uh-huh, hello. Oh, he's not yelling at the 2 children. Who's he yelling? Oh, it's the fucking ninjas. Okay, Team Plasma are here to ruin our day again. Alright. We can't go 5 steps without slamming into Team Plasma. Oh, now we're going to the Dragon Spiral Tower. Yes, okay. I wonder if we couldn't, like, get in before. And now Bryson's off to the tower. Alright, we're all off to the tower. I keep missing roadblocks by going and doing gyms. Because I just want to do a gym. Alright, let's put Emolgus up front. What do I want to give Flat Fuck as an item? What have I got at this point? Jesus, alright. Oh shit, let me sort that. I have a magnet, not a terrible idea. Do I have soft sand? I think I must have soft sand. Okay, so there is that, which I don't think is a bad idea. Mudshot's not incredible, but it's kind of his niche at the moment, so making it a bit better is definitely interesting. I think that's where we're at. Alright, let's heal up. Hello. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna need strength, so Ducklet is gonna be exchanged for someone with strength. Should teach strength to one of my, One of my legendaries. Alright, hey Sock, come on out, buddy. I need to check my Pokedex. Am I at 100 yet? Yes, okay. Don't know who I saw. Oh, Vanillish probably, and Beartick were probably new. Alright, I know I need to get Ducklet back out. I need to fly. Alright. I think we get hidden power from the professor in our hometown. But I want hidden power on my Galvantula because it's hidden power grass. Yeah, so the expansion, I think this kind of gives away what the, what her type is, but, we are up against a dragon, gym leader is the last one. So I think it's here. I think we talked to the professor. And then I just gotta, like, I mean, I think hidden power is going on Galvantula no matter what, but I'm just hoping it's closer to 70 power than 30. I'll swipe. Protect. And is hidden power in here? No? Damn it. Where is hidden power? Oh, it should be, but I think I've seen this. I think I've seen people say that even though it says 100, it's not true and you need some more. No, I really want hidden power. Alright, I need to nip to Lou. I will be right back. Alright. It's quite a lovely OST with the rain in the background, yeah. Alright. I gotta go start back out. I guess we'll keep checking the professor, because I want hidden power. But 101 is not enough. Cerebi lied to me. How could it lie to me like that? Alright, onwards into the Dragon Spiral Tower. What? Hi! Hey, what's up? And the other Professor Juniper. Professor Juniper, Senior. Grand. No, I don't really care, kid. I don't care. Here's the situation. Team Plasma, because you can never escape them. They've gone inside. What is the Dragon Spiral Tower? Legendary dragon waits for a person seeking truth. I mean, I'm definitely going after Team Plasma. I'm stronger than both Bryson and Sharon. I've beaten Team Plasma before. Oh no, Bianca, no. Oh no. I'm not very strong, so I'll be your bodyguard. One argument. I'm not very strong, so I'll defend you. Don't ask someone stronger to defend you. Thanks to the old ghetto. Am I allowed to ride my bike in the tower? Hi! I mean, I'd love to witness a legend. In we go. Oh, so I guess this was like... This was sealed off if we went in here before. Oh yeah, this is random encounters. I'm pretty sure there's gullets. Yeah! Okay. Does... acrobatics probably kills, right? Yeah. What I thought. It's fine, I'm pretty sure that, the gullets are like the most common thing in here. Alright, grab a Poke Earth. There's teams of fish. Gullets are indeed the most common thing here. Probably gonna have to switch. Oh! Hi! Hey buddy, what's up? Pure Dragon. I'm at the point where I'm strong enough that I feel like I'm gonna kill everything. Nice, stack. Dragon. That's a dragon right there. Okay, let's try and catch. Moga's about to bite it, I'm sure. Oh, we livin'! Gonna bite it after this. Oh, come on. I imagine he has quite a low, right, though. It was a 45% chance, so I did get a little bit unlucky. Oh! Is that my first crit capture? At least I think of the game so far. I only rocked once. That's a crit capture. Were they introduced in this gen, or were they in 4?
They might have been introduced.
I believe it was this gen that introduced critical capture. When critical capture, the ball will only shake once. The Pokemon will break free every caught depending on the result of the shake check. Because normally it like checks every shake has a chance. Its catch rate is very strange. But yeah, no, it's just one check. But it was Gen 5 that introduced it. Yeah, and then they fiddle with the crit capture chance later on as well, but I did forget it was this gen, but I think that's the first one we've seen. Hey Dredigan, I crit captured you. I don't need another one. Can the Golets come out?
No.
Can the Golets come out to play, please?
5% only.
He's a 30% chance, so.
2% only, baby.
But Golets a 50, so I'm flipping a coin here. There you are, buddy. I'll try not to kill you this time. Flame charge? I've learned there's some stuff we can do outside the tower, so we will be leaving. Once I catch this Golem. Alright, not dead. Magnitude 8. Oh, and I crit!
Perish.
Oh, perish. Oh no, magnitude 8 with a crit? That's so harsh. I need to see how... So that was 90 base power, super effective critical hit. Yeah, that was always gonna kill Zebstrika with stab as well. Oh god. I feel like even a magnitude 8 without a crit might have killed Zebstrika there, but... with a crit, we were always gonna be in trouble. It's 3 inches. He should be tiny. I agree. He should be Joltik sized. Can't ride my bike in the ancient ruins. Boo! Why not? I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike. Druddigan is another one of those, funky designed Pokemon. Like, I'm not sure I like him.
Looks like a knockoff Pokemon.
He does. Or like a knockoff Digimon, even.
Yeah.
You can actually, although it looks like this bridge is way up off the water, it isn't. You can surf on this water. And there's trainers to fight. Really, also, once you get the fishing rods, you can get your teeny around here.
Guess that makes sense.
Oh, this is... I mean, this is a terrible idea. We're gonna run with it. Thank God, he did not punish me for staying with a nice weak Pokemon out. Get Thunderbolt, dummy. Hey, Golden seems like such a small guy. Big, small guy energy. Bro, it's kind of funny how many mechanics have been added over time to Pokemon, to the fact that I don't... If you threw me a random mechanic, I don't know if I could tell you when it was introduced. It's his birthday. But, I mean, he does have a Galvantula, though. I mean, is he wrong? Ah, Volt Switch is interesting. It's more powerful. It is the equivalent of U-Turn. But I think Shockwave not being able to miss is better, and Thunderbolt's just straight up more powerful. So I think we'll keep rolling this. I think I may even have Volt Switch as a TM, so... I have no idea what moveset I'm gonna give him Olga. Olga's kinda running on whatever is just in there, in her pool. Yeah, not a lot of trainers in this game with a shit ton of Pokemon. That's true. Can't afford Pokeballs. I have all their money. Bye, buddy. Darmanitan is absolutely a pain in the ass for Emolgus. Probably Flat Fuck. Kind of all I've got against fire types right now is FF here. And then there's... Mud Bomb can miss, but it has Stab, and I have Soft Sand, so I'm like... This'll do more damage than Surf. Good shit. Ah, Livani. Either Thorst or Molgus is good here. We got that 4 times weakness. Imagine having a 4 times weakness. What a mistake. What a silly thing to do with your life. Alright, is there anything else out here? Oh. an item. Yeah, I would call Gyarados silly to their face, because I would then zap them with Thunderbolt and they'd be dead. My team right here is perfectly poised to absolutely call Gyarados a silly Billy and then annihilate him. So just Basculin. Basculin. We're blocked by columns on the other side, so it's time to just go back into the tower. I'm not allowed to ride my bike. Oh! Hello! Oh, the tower just shook. Whoa, was that us? Did we speak out loud? Is that allowed? Hey, Sharon. Walk on the fallen column. Thanks! Thanks for the tip. Whee! So I don't think you need strength. I think it is literally just a shortcut. But it's kind of funny. You have strength, you can just bypass all this silly shit. Whee! Oh, talking about unsafe places, this is very unsafe. Okay, the top one leads back. Oh, I see. I think I found the correct one. I want to go get that item. Shiny stone. Yeah, if we fell from here, this would be very dangerous. I don't know Chrono Trigger very well, but definitely got that vibe to it, doesn't it? Alright, up we go. Now up another non-OSHA approved staircase. Well, it seems like this is going well. Alright, so they're only taking on like one grunt each, right? And I have to take on the rest, clearly. We'll hold him here. And will you though? Oh, I guess they are holding off, they're holding off a bunch of them. Seemingly really just a bunch of them can't be arsed. Like, those ones standing in the back are just like, oh, I can't. I can't be done with this shit. It's fine. Whatever. Let the kid through. Livin'! How dare you, sir! Get out of here! There'll be no living today, Mr. Watchog. I mean, I'm not sure I understand me either, but I'm here for that legendary dragon Pokemon I've heard so much about. You know, legendary? Ooh, that's my jam. I like a legendary Pokemon. I sure found a lot of redheads for their gang. funny how the next alert is earn the legend badge, but we gotta do all this Team Plasma stuff first. And I just feel like the Team Plasma stuff is undercut by the fact that they are everywhere. So this doesn't really feel like a special event because, like, we've literally fought Team Plasma in a forest, in various routes, in caves. Like, I always liked Silphco because it's so big, but it feels like such a strong set piece because although you fought Team Rocket before, never in that many numbers, and you probably haven't fought them properly in a bit. Here it's like, yeah, I fought them, not that long ago. Fighting Darks, it's just Thunderbolt. Alright, gets cracked. Wherein. Yeah, no, they're too prevalent. Far too prevalent. You could yeah, we fought them in the cold storage, then in Chargestone Cave. To be fair, we didn't fight them in the tower or the cave between the Flying Gym and here. But we fought them, like, they were arrested and then let go, like 2-3 towns beforehand. They just feel like an overwhelming presence, which is fine. But I think does diminish the power of every set piece with them. Like, individually. Like, this is the first time we've met them actually doing something nefarious, I think, actually, as well. Cause in Chargestone Caves, they're just there. They were hiding out in the cold storage. We fought them in Nimbasa. Again, I don't know if they were doing anything. I feel like we've only seen them, like, what, steal one child? One child's Pokemon, Bianca's Pokemon once. I think, oh, right, Torment. Can I use Thunderbolt after this, then? Still counts as in a row. And you also do not meet Giovanni or learn about Giovanni until, like, the big set pieces. This needed to be where you introduced, or this could be the second time you see one of the big ones, or you see N or something like that. But we've met N like 6 times, and Gestus like 3 or 4. It's not very well paced. It's very overwhelming. I think they're clearly trying to transition from your Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, and like Gen 1 to 4, where the story didn't matter that much, into a more traditional story beat. And I think they forgot that you need room to fucking breathe. That you might not actually need to meet the bad team every 5 minutes. Oh, there is a Team Plasma Grunt in the cave. It's just the one of him, I think, but I think Sharon was there. Yeah, so there was, I mean, I don't know if you fight him, but I think he is there at the end, like Sharon is confronting a Team Plasma Grunt at the end of the mountain that we were snowed in on. They really are just fucking everywhere. Oh, I'm really glad Slippy Doo has Brick Break now. Yeah, Castelia City, just run around and find them, and I don't really do very much. They're both being small-time villains in the vein of your Team Skull, while also being shown as kind of an existential threat to the relationship between Pokemon and people. There's like the two sides of Team Plasma that don't mesh terribly well. Hello, Dragonfang. Oh, more Pseudo 3D. I still need repels. Oh yeah, this is a Cyber Sleuth ass area for sure. Without the cool visuals. Alley-oop. No! This is not a bird baby burn. What the fuck are you doing at the top of this tower, guys? They try to play them like Team Rocket and Team Magma and Aqua at the same time, and it's a little strange. I don't think it works terribly well. Now it's so funny coming back to this having not played the original Black and White since release. And just how much I prefer Black and White 2. Like, not just for having a lot more Pokemon. You could just pick me up and throw me off the ledge. We're real close to it. You have surrounded me. You could kill me. I do think Team Galaxy are a bit more solid in the world-threatening villain lane. Like, I think Team Rocket are a better steal your Pokemon team, and I think Team Galactic are a better destroy the world team. I think there's definitely the line it's trying to ride, and I feel like it doesn't end up being better than any of the ones that came before or after. I've got a nice amount of type diversity now, which is so helpful. Now that I have 5 Pokemon and a lot of moves, I'm doing so much better in fights. I'm not sitting there being like, I have to choose between Flame Charge, Spark, and Stomp. I like Hacker's Memory, but it is long, and because because it was conceived as a DLC that got too big, it's not quite a real game. A whole real game. But I mean, I just enjoy Digimon so much. I mean, if your other two teammates couldn't do it, I don't know why you think your third teammate can, buddy. I mean, together you're like 1 1/3 trainer. You only have 2 Pokemon each, guys. And then you need to team up and have 6. Yeah, you're right. One other thing they did was they did steal a dragon's skull. That's why we were fighting them in the forest, because they stole the skull thinking it was related to this dragon legendary, and it wasn't. So they just kind of did the Gestus or whichever one it was, just went, hey, that's the wrong skull, dummies, and told them to leave it. Oh, I only fought 3 of you so far? Okay, I lost complete count. I mean, again, I think you have 6 Pokemon between you. I think you should just be 1 person of 6 Pokemon. Oh, guys, no match for Galvantula. Yeah, they should just, like I'm saying, they should just pick me up and throw me off the ledge. We're really close to a ledge over, like, this is like the 5th floor of this tower. I would die horribly if they picked me up and threw me off the ledge. I could punt this guy off the ledge and die horribly. There's no barriers. These guys are not very good at being an evil villain team. And then we never even fight that guy. He just gets his grunts to fight you, and then you just walk past him. The 7 stages are a problem. I don't know why they made 7 stages, because like you only meet a handful of them, and you never fight them. You know, at least, like, basically every other team had, like, elites you were fighting, and they're not, like, proper named most of the time, but, like, you know, at least you get bigger ones to fight. They're a bit more important. And that's not the legendary I want. N can have this fucker. That's not my one. That's not my boy. Alright, head to Pokemon Link, defeat the champion! If you want a world for Pokemon alone, I've heard that's what Pokopia is. Ah, when Restaurant's counter Zekrom recognizes you will be even. You can try to stop us. Alright, we'll meet Zekrom! Zekrom might be an electric type. He's an electric dragon, I'm pretty sure. So he is going to be my final electric type in this electric type run. Legendary Poke. Hey, God, oh my God, you're so slow. How could like 6 plasma grunts take you this long to dispatch? He made a deal with it. I don't know. Hey, you know, I don't know. We don't know. Oh, down we go. That's what happened. There are 2 legendary dragon-type Pokemon, yep. Yes, there are. Hey Alder, what's up, buddy? No time for games. Oh, there was a fearsome column of fire? Oh, uh-oh. I'm not sure that's true. This idea that N were to have a big dragon and people would just be like, whoa, can't disagree with the big dragon dude is so fucking funny.
I didn't vote for the dragon.
No one voted for the dragon, man. Not our dragon. Hashtag. Reshurum's fiery breath along with the other Pokemon devastate H&O in an instant. I mean, yeah, man, why not? Fuck him up. I'll take that dragon. He's an electric type. Why would I not want him? This is my electric monotype run. I want that electric dragon. Also very funny because you don't need to use Zekrom against N. You can use your own normal Pokemon team to take down N and Reshiram later in the game, so... I don't know, it's kind of funny. I mean, a lot of JRPGs kind of fall apart when it comes to plot versus, like, gameplay. I feel like this one falls on its face pretty hard, though. They're gonna continue to investigate the tower, I guess. It's strength to beat up a legendary Pokemon when an evil team is trying to destroy the world, I guess? It's turned into a big deal. Per Bianca, no idea what to do. At Pass Route 4, we're going to the Relic Castle, so it is an important place to go, apparently. We're never gonna go get that 8th gym badge. Why would you ever? So most of Relic Castle was inaccessible before. We will be able to do more of it now. Oh, so I need to get rid of my strength, dude. Forgot I don't have fly on at the moment. I don't think I need strength in the next dungeon in Relic Castle. I guess we'll find out. Wait, can Electros learn strength? Hang on just a second. I need to check. Yes! Okay, so Electric could not learn strength. But Electros can. It's a shame to narrow his coverage, but it's just too useful to have someone with strength. I'm just gonna double check. I'm not actually gonna teach him right now. I'm gonna teach him when I need it. Yay! Alright, excellent. That's really good news. Man, there's a lot of stuff that Electros can learn, but Electric could not. I know that's not uncommon, but I feel like that's quite, like a rather huge thing to have HMs that your 2 underforms can't have, but you can. Alright. Good. Alright, I do like just being like, yep, alright, I can have HMs on my party, not have to worry about getting someone out. Alright, all the way back. Yes, you have to. I believe there is a name changer in this game still. Rather than being able to rename when you want, I do think you have to take them to the name writer. It took a long time for them to let you just name your shit.
Do you have a license to change that Pokemon's name?
No, I don't! Fuck you! Alright, so we got 3 trainers in this now. I cannot go into the football one because it's past 2 p.m. So there's a football match going on. But we can do tennis, so I believe this was the one full of Zeb Strikers and the other one was full of Ducklets. So this is unfortunate for me, but, you know. Yeah, this is the one full of Zeb Strikers. Alright. Here we go.
I need a signature from a notary public.
Well, that's what the name writer has.
If you want to delete that move.
Yeah. Oh no. What? Oh. Oh, the discharge. Oh, the motor drive. Only on me. Alright, so that Zeb Strike is dead. Oh, you can't name your Digimon. I don't know if I've tried to name my Digimon Flatfoot, but that's a shame. That's rude. The fact that they all basically have Zeb Strikers is so fucking funny to me. God damn it, Bamco. Stompy Stompy. Do not like the flinching. Whee! Alright, that's Surf. Get flinched is what I'm gonna. What I'm actually gonna do is get flinched. Oh no, hello. So many Zev Strikers. I don't know, it's super effective, but being so much slower, it just gets you, Yes, you stomped! Oh, you don't have Zev Strikers? Right, you're like a Whimsicott. Got it. So just grass at this point. Now, the Slimmity is also slow. I do forget that. I don't know why I expect the electric eel to be fast. Why do I expect the electric eel to be fast? Because electric types are fast? Lillian is also grass. Let's go with Thorse. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No! No! Oh, god damn it, no! Don't hit yourself, don't hit yourself, don't hit yourself, no! Fuck! Oh, this Lilligant's about to get my fucking ass. Come on, snap out, can she? No! I fucking hell. Oh, this sucks. I don't think I have any full restores yet. This is fucking garbage. This is fucking outrageous is what this is. Finally! How did it know? How did it fucking know? It cheats is how it knew. Fuck off. Absolute fucking cheater. Thank God. Ah, oh, I got that killed too. This fucking Lilligant got my ass. Alright, time to heal up before we get rid of that castle. I should see what I can buy. I might be able to buy 4 restores now, and oh my god, I'm buying 4 restores. I have a lot of cash. Time to spend it. This might also... Is this the first gen where, no, still not. Just max. Damn, I will buy some more max repels. Oh, I actually have more than I thought. But yeah, I don't remember if Gen 4 does it where Pokemarts update rather than being town by town. Again, another mechanic where it's like, when was that introduced? You're based on badge progress and not, where you are. Oops. I tried to avoid standing in the dirt. And I messed up. Because like most of this path is not got Pokemon in it until you get to here, so like I can conserve some of my Max Repels. I'm the fool. Also, yes, you can bike in the deep sand, but you go so slow. Which is so funny. Alright, I'm not sure which bit of Relic Castle we're supposed to go in. I suppose we'll find out. I'm stubborn, I'm gonna bike through this. Should get off my bicycle, but why would I do that? Alright, this one, good. Yeah, I biked. I flew and I biked. Did you not use a Max Repel? Also, the Pokemon out here are like level 10, Sharon. This is a low-level area. There's nothing here, buddy. Alright, so if we didn't, get, like, the fossil... I'm on my bike. I forgot. You can't bike across the quicksand. Gotta get off my bike. Oh. It's good to come down here and lose the elixir! Back up we go. Alley-oop. And you can't run across the quicksand either, you have to walk. Is this where I'm heading? Oh! Hi, Ryoku! Have we met you yet? Are you going— For fuck's sake, yet again! We have another 7 Sage going, go, we're gonna test your strength! Can you beat us? And then he doesn't fight you. He just makes these tiny little fucking nerds fight you. It's like, I think that also annoys me that there's 7 sages and uncountable henchmen, but you don't. The 7 sages are just dudes who yap at you and never show how strong they are. Like, there were rocket elites and stuff. You know? I think Team Plasma would be legit more interesting if there were less plasmas and you were fighting the 7 Sages a bit more. Or at least like you could build up to the 7 Sages and they could have like— so few trainers in this game have more than 3 Pokemon. If these Sages had like 5, and we like, whoa, okay, these dudes have got some beef. I believe there was just someone blocking this earlier. Which is also very funny. It's just some dude who's like, you can't come down here. Yeah, we went from a giant tower of Team Plasma to a castle, a downwards tower of Team Plasma. They're too prevalent, so they're not scary. And it's not like Team Rocket are scary, but I feel like the upper echelon of Giovanni's quite scary. Giovanni has some heft to him. It's actually best against Warshog. They did kill Cubon's mom, it's true. I don't know, the most evil thing this team does is steal a child's Pokemon, which again, being done by Team Rocket. And yet they're not as, like, it's not like Team Skull, who are also, like, just kinda Muppets. They're not endearing like Team Skull. Yeah, this is just the way back. Got it. I don't hate Team Plasma as a concept. I think they just give away the game too early. I think what they really needed to do was really let it lie like they might be true believers. You know, like they actually do believe in, like, N is like the only one of Team Plasma who actually believes in separating people from Pokemon being good for Pokemon, you know? It's like, the rest of Team Plasma are just fucking shits. Who do slightly shitty things. They kind of give the game away, that like, because the very first scene is like they're preaching to a town, and you're like, they're trying to pretend to not be evil, and then it's just a scam. It's just a scam. And I think you needed to hide that a little bit longer. They immediately tell you that, like, they think it's a scam. It would also be, yeah, more interesting if there was a portion of the minions who were true believers, or even the, like, maybe if the minions weren't, but the sages were. You know, there really is that level of, like, there could be some interesting, yeah, the textbook definition doesn't actually believe anything villains. And it's like, there could be something much more interesting if they actually did, but they don't. They immediately tell you they don't, so you don't feel bad about beating them up. Sure, I don't think they would handle it very well, that's fair. I think they might handle it better than this. We're still, very slowly chugging along in ZA, and I think ZA might actually have the kind of, again, we're only about halfway through, we just beat the Lone Shark, but I think it might actually have a bit more nuance to its, quote-unquote bad teams than this game. Certainly it has more nuance to its how do people and Pokemon live together message. Honestly, playing ZA and this at the same time, it's so funny just how similar and different these ones are. Like, there really is that, they definitely have similar themes behind them. I'm not saying ZA is the best story you've ever seen in your life, right? But it's so funny to just see something that's like, oh, this is actually, like, ZA is actually a bit more of an interesting take on this idea. That we have creatures living amongst us that have magical powers, and we both have to live with them and live without them. It looks like we got some pits to go in. Let's fight this, grunt, and then figure out what pit to go in. And they say stuff like, yeah, like, oh, putting them in the hands of foolish trainers, and it is like... If they actually believe that, that would be more interesting. Rubbish! I think this game tries to straddle the line between being a traditional Pokemon game, where you are a 10-year-old going out on your gym journey, and some shit happens along the way that you kind of end up involved in, and you solve. You fight some Team Rocket, you help Lance out, you know, that kind of thing. And being a more traditional JRPG hero's journey, I don't think they don't manage it. And I think Black and White 2 kind of curve it back to more of the traditional Pokemon. I ran. I didn't mean to run. Oh well, that item's gone. Bye. Oh well, I guess if I hop over here, I can get it. I remember to have this on because I feel like there's a lot of spots that have items on them. No, it's definitely like kinda... Oops. Yeah, these would be some of the shame pits if we weren't in the wrong quicksand. Got it. Have to remember not to run. Don't run. Slow and steady wins a race. I think also because like she kind of blocked the way there, I want to get down around her. Alright, Pip up. We do want to fall in here and we want to do this duo fight. It's not a duo fight. Just 2 fights. Now, have we fought a stage yet? I'm trying to think. Have we actually fought one of the 7 stages? Oh, that hurt. That was super fang, wasn't it? Yeah. Like, I feel like every time you meet a sage, you don't actually fight the sage, you fight minions. Like, every single time. I'm now going back through all the times you meet Team Plasma and going, have we ever actually fought the equivalent of an elite? I genuinely don't know if we have. I mean, I guess maybe we'll fight one at the bottom here, but I'm not holding my breath. I feel like it's just gonna be grunts all the way down. We fought N. Okay, we fought N. I think that's it. I think N is like the only equivalent of the stage that we fought, and N is kind of more of a rival. The way N is treated is not, he's not treated like a Giovanni or, what's his name in X and Y? Lysandra? It is neat. I like N. I think N is the most interesting part of this game by far. I think he kind of makes Team Plasma feel very boring though. I think that's what it is. I think N and his Shadow Trio are actually far more interesting than than Team Plasma and the 7 stages. But then you also gotta have the gym fights and the rival fights. They have too much of the trappings of normal Pokemon games to then also have this overarching, very present villain team. It's too much. You just feel very harried all the time, and the gyms feel very overshadowed. It's not like the gyms are like the most important thing in most Pokemon games, but they usually feel like a bit of a capstone. Like a bit of a challenge. I feel like in this game, they're kind of just there. Like, how often have I gone into a gym and just be like, oh my god, I just like, there's more stuff I could do, but I need to do the gym. Oh, hey Sharon, when did you catch up? Alright, are we finally gonna fight Gessis? You two children, get behind me. Alright, we're all here. No? Are we? We just dropped down into a cave. What? Am I? Okay, there was supposed to be a dark stone in here. Uh-huh. Pokemon live aside people. You must bring the other. Yeah, you must bring Zekrom. Uh-huh. Unless you guys will steal every Pokemon for every person in the world and then release them all. Oh, yes, it's just stealing Pokemon, yes. Oh no, having all our illness took the Pokemon that's been your partner for many years. You haven't had a serious battle in all that time. You who ordered the Elite Four to protect the Pokemon League and left to one. This is a very strange way to word this. Thanks, Gessis, for catching us up on what's up with Alder. Once protected by our Pokemon, people live. I mean, what does that have to do with his Pokemon dying of illness? I don't know. What the fuck is he on about? You fucking Skyver. Remember my legendary Pokemon? I mean, I have 2 legendary Pokemon sitting in my box. Do they count? Find a suitable castle. Uh-huh. I mean, you're gonna lose so that I can win. If you won, there would be no point in me playing the game. Uh-huh. Yeah, I guess so. He's doing a villain monologue speech. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Guess it's just being like, the moments when hope drains from someone's eyes. Yes. Delicious. But he's not threatening because he's a dude who just talks shit. Gestus is not threatening because you never fight him. You never see him do anything other than talking shit. Why don't he just barges past us? We just let him. Like he's just, what? He never does anything. I think the thing is that this is a game for children, so they can't do anything they can't even be as harsh as Team Rocket in the original games. Like the mandate on Nintendo by now is like, you can't be that. graphic, right? So they never do anything other than, like, petty shit. A guy with a crowbar, yeah man, it's like, he's not threatening, he doesn't do anything. No, let me know! Man, why would you not let me explore the bottom of there? What do you mean, what he want? Okay, Alder, keep up. N has very clear motivations. He wants to, like, stop people from owning Pokemon. That's what he wants. He wants to literally separate people up. They have been very explicit about this, Alder. Yes. Duh. You guys are not very smart. Oh, my phone's ringing. Oh, thank God, I don't have to listen to this dude anymore. Oh, hi. What's up? Hi, you don't. I'm. Please stop yelling at me. Did you wait? You picked up? You thought you were yelling at a phone that wasn't picked up? Why would? That is such an old person thing to do. Like, dial a number and then while it's ringing, going brrr, brrr, yelling, hey, hey, Serene, pick up the phone. I can't hear you do that, Professor. All right, we're going to the museum. Okay. I also talked about this with Vicus off stream. But I think this world map might be the most boring world map in any Pokemon game. Oh god, I say this as a lover of Gen 5. I do love Gen 5. Gen 5 is still my favorite Pokemon, but I explicitly love White 2 and Black 2. Replaying Black and White made me remember that, like, Black and White aren't very good. No, it's like you look at this and you look just how straightforward this path is. I like Pokemon Scarlet and Violet less than this game, I will say. Like, I wish this game would let off the gas a little bit. The thing I don't like about this game is how much is in it. Like, remove a rival, remove some of the Team Plasma stuff that's not really necessary. Like, they don't need to be in Chargestone Cave. Why were they in Chargestone Cave? No reason for them to be in there. Remove them from there. And maybe a couple other places. Maybe have your, remove them from the first town. That preach scene, unnecessary. I think if you remove a few Team Plasma things and you cut the rivals down to N and one of your friends, and I think you solve some of the problems of the pacing of this game. You can't solve this world map. To be fair, I do think that Black and White 2 make this world map a bit more interesting. But, like, there's no, like, looks like there might be ambiguity here, but you can't go this way. So there's no Pokemon games apart from the very first one. Like, Red and Blue and Fire and Leaf Green have a weird amount of non-linearity, and Gold and Silver have the 2 routes you can go, but ultimately they're pretty linear. You do have to do all the gyms before going to the Elite Four, but this game is... The world map is boring in its linearity. Yeah, like, do you get me? Where it's just like, you just go along this one route with occasional, like, a cave and a branch. Like, the most interesting thing, like, here is, like, Mistletoe Cave is, like, you surf to this one cave, and it's not, you don't have to go through it to get to the land, it's just a cave off in the corner. The 2 routes here are the most interesting bit, where it's just like you go off and you surf, and then there's a building, and that's fairly interesting. actually making your way through this game, I think about things like how most other world maps have bits where you cross over. Like, you think of the original... Like, you think of the Kanto map and how it is also a big loop, but it's got a loop within a loop, and you can't get into the center of that loop until you get the T. So you're always teased about this middle city. And then when you go in, you have Silph Co, you have the big set piece with Team Plasma. And, like, that is interesting. Like, you can go the 2 different routes to get to Blaine. The fact that, like, the Elite Four is off the second town in the game. I do think, like, Johto having the branches, it also has a bit of a loop and then a bit of a turn, and then you go off to the right. Like, the Elite Four Kanto is where Kanto's Elite Four is. I think that's interesting. This world map is not very interesting. And then when you get here and you get to the 8th gym and this is the Pokemon League, you realize that more than a third of this circle is locked off from you. Even just looking at it, I think it's one of the least... Yeah, Celadon, yeah. So could we have to, like, go all the way? You go through, like, Lamb and then you go across? Like, you think about Ruby and Sapphire and how you go, like, up and like, you can't go through that cave, so you end up going down the surf route and all the way around to get to that, and then you open up the passageway and that makes a shortcut between 2 towns you've been before. There's nothing like that. Sinnoh has kind of one of the most baffling maps, which is just like loops within loops. I don't know if they were trying to simplify it. I should talk to Sharon here. But like... Alright, we're heading to the museum. It's not very visually interesting, and it's not very interesting to actually, like, walk around either. You know, and to get to Lavender from, you know, you go down, you do Surge, and then to get to the next town, you have to go back to Cerulean, you have to go off to the right through Cut, and then around, and you see you go through a cave. It's more interesting to wander around in Kanto than it is to wander around in Unova. And they definitely tried to fix that up for 2 a bit. I don't know if they succeeded because it is ultimately the same map. But I think they added extra stuff. So if you look at the Unova map for Black and White 2, you don't start in the loop, you actually start off the loop. You start off and they added an extra loop from like the Pokemon League down to Undella that goes through like a sea route. Black and White 2, despite still having this inner loop, has a much more interesting world map. Is that really a Dragon-type Pokemon? Elements stay the same as this Darkstone! As well as, like, Team Labs have noticed that old stone. So yes, we actually saw this stone in the museum already. So it turns out they already put the Darkstone in the museum, but they stole the wrong thing. They stole the skull and did not realize that the thing they actually wanted was also in the museum. Which is funny. I like that. But it does make Team Plasma more incompetent again. But no, they had to add stuff to the map to make it more interesting in Black and White 2, but I think that works. I think it does. I don't think it fully solves my issue with the map, but I think it is a lot better than black and white. So, what do with stone? Don't know. Alright, so we gotta go, now we're being sent to the gym leader. And it's very funny that the gym leaders are characters in this who do interact with Team Plasma and stuff like that, but they do, like, actually fighting the gyms does still feel really ancillary despite being important. I think the fact that, so this is a gen where they were trying to divorce HMs from gyms. They were trying, this is clearly when they were trying to move away from HMs being really defining as well. So like you don't need badges to use HMs, but that means that you have to get HMs at really strange points. Whereas, like, in the original games, because they knew you had to do a badge before you could use a certain HM, they knew where you could go at certain points. And so they had to do that again, so it's just like, you don't get surf until you get to this route and Alder just fucking hands it to you. You don't get fly until you go to this route and Bianca hands it to you. And I don't know, it feels a lot less organic. Even though fundamentally it's the same as a gym badge, letting you use that ability. Because you could get that ability earlier and you just can't use it yet. I don't know, it feels... That feels better for me. It's hard to explain how less arbitrary that feels, but it feels arbitrary. Just be like, well, I walked on a route and Bianca's here, just get... Yeah, what are the gym leaders handing them out? You know, it's like... It just feels very random. Well, you don't get fly until you find Bianca. Whereas, like, in Poke Red and Blue, you can find fly. It's just someone in the house, which is just as random. But you can find it and be like, ooh, fly. Oh, that's cool. I wonder when I'll be able to actually use that out. Or, ooh, I already have the badge to use fly, and now I can fly. It being a lot more determined than that is a little, it feels weird. Alright, so we've been told to go back on our journey. Yeah, Scarlet Violet also has a similar issue of mesh all different pillars. Yes, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's like the open world thing, isn't it? It's like, this is so linear. There's so little freedom in this game. And you're being propelled along the various plot lines at full speed. Team Plasma, your rivals, all that stuff. Yeah, it's like you can't have, because N is more of a rival than a gym, like an evil team leader. He's not Giovanni. He's somewhere in between the two, which I do think is interesting. But because you still have the rivals and you still have Giovanni and Getsis and Team Rocket, it's too much. It's too much. I think they needed to kill. I think you could eliminate. I think you can eliminate Bianca and not lose anything. Like, you have all of Bianca's scenes. I don't hate Bianca's arc. I think it's fine. But I think it's the most removable. I know. I like her more than Sharon, honestly. But you can lift Bianca's plot right out. And basically nothing changes. Yeah, Sword and Shield at 3 Rivals because Team Yell and Evil Sea don't. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Team Yell is also like Team Skull, just a band of Muppets. Which I enjoy. I like a weird band of Muppets. Are they evil? Not really. They're just kind of fucking around. I enjoy that. I think that's an interesting. I like Team Skull. I think Team Skull's a better version of Team Yell, but I like Team Yell. But yeah, like, you know, the actual evil team isn't actually revealed until late, and yeah, they actually do manage to hold on to the fucking "we're actually evil" reveal for a lot longer. Do I have anything for you? I have bounce. Oh shit, that might just be dead. Bye! Oh no, fuck loops! But they managed to hold on to the not revealing the villain's fucking motivation immediately. And yeah, it's kind of in the background. It doesn't assault you every route. The 3 rivals are doing different things. I would agree that the 3 rivals are doing different things in here. I think it is absolutely just the combination of 3 rivals plus Team Plasma being everywhere. It's just too much. You need to scale something back. I'm gonna grab the item, then I'm gonna Poke Center. I think I will actually, it's a little early, but I think I will finish up there, because I don't think this is a bad place to finish before Route 8. Before we go into the Dragon Gym to revive the dragon. I think this works. But no, there's just too much going on that's not done very subtly. Just too much shit. Too much shit. Alright, well I think this is... Alright, well we've ended in Icarus City. This will be the 3rd time. But it's fine, it's fine. We're finally gonna move on. We're getting close. I think Sword and Shield did a better job of just letting you wander around a bit. There was like the wild areas, but also like, I actually did like the combination of wild areas plus the more linear route. I felt like that was kind of interesting. I was clearly the step towards the open world that they ended up with that I did not like, but no, in 2 they had a whole section up here, and then there's like another thing in here. You start down here off this map with 3, I think there's 2 or 3 new towns. I think it's actually 2 towns and a ranch where you can find Mareep, so like I'm happy. Meep meep. I love my sheep. And I think the fact that you don't, like, even though you start on an offshoot, you go in at a different place, and I think that does make this map a bit more interesting. But I do look at this map and I go, oh, this is such a boring world map. Oh, Gen 5, I love you, but I basically love Black 2. And the Pokemon, mostly. I did forget that this game, the originals have so many issues. Alright, Friday, I'll be back. We'll go to Route 8. We will go to Opalissad. I think we can also do a little detour in Route 8. Let me look at the map again, because I think there's a more... And there's the Moor of Icarus, which I think we can go in as like a side thing. I have no idea about Challenger's Cave. But then we're... go through a bridge, we go to Route 9, we go to Opalucid. We can maybe do a bit of Route 11, we'll see. Like Route 16 here, there's like a little bit here. But yeah, so I have Opalucid, we'll do the gym, and then we got Victory Road and the Pokemon League, where we'll, you know, we gotta get ourselves... I want that electric type legendary. A mono-type team that uses a legendary is always funny, and I want that dragon. Alright, see you tomorrow for more Elden Ring Bingo. Bye, everybody!